I've done a lot of beginner trap classes, and I'm going to dive into a few things that I think can help take your trap game to the next level. Like, let's just warm up some traps, right? We should all know if the trap is trapped between the trapping club and the wrist. You want that trapping club, to be basically an extension of your arm, so that the handle, when you're doing the trap, never ends up on top or on the bottom. You want to snap it closed on top of that club. So you can have the trap club in either direction, of course. Trap A is pointing up in the same direction as the thumb. That's really the key. It's in the same direction as the thumb. Trap B is pointing in the opposite direction of the thumb. So when you hear me refer to trap A and B, that's what I'm referring to. Either of those traps can be in a variety of positions. So the thumb becomes your best reference point. One little trap I want to share with you right off the bat is starting from a trap B. So the club is hanging away from the thumb, and you're going to give it a little swing, and you're going to trap it into a trap B on the other side with a little toss like that. So it's a single flip that comes around and gets retrapped. And you get it swinging back and forth. A great way to get comfortable with your trap B, because oftentimes with trap B you'll see something like a hook shot. Well, when you come off that hook shot, this is a perfect moment to switch sides with it. And then you have the momentum carrying from the other side. From here, after tossing the trap to the other hand, you're going to just let it come around straight into your hands. And you collect it. Let's try it again. From one side, as soon as it comes up and around, just go straight into the other hand. Or you can, from that point, toss it up into the air, enter back into a juggle. So that one you'll see me do a lot. So it's going to trap on the outside of the arm right here. The club is going to be placed here, let go, and literally just fall into that position. Notice the arm is nice and straight. It's at about a 45-degree angle. And it falls down into that trap. I just have to be ready to receive, and then I just have to snap it closed on it. Think like a praying mantis catching a fly. They just snap it closed. Arm straight, about a 45-degree angle. The handle is going to fall to the outside of the arm as the club is also rolling down the arm. Go 1, 2. And so you have to have your thumb pointing down. If you're not twisted far enough, it's going to be a lot harder to get that trapped. Go 1, 2. A good pattern to get started with that, after working the other side, is to find this pattern right here. It's entering that trap, carrying it through, tossing the trapped club up into the air. And while it's up into the air, I place the other side. So toss, place, and I use the club that was tossed from the previous trap. So in this case, it'll be the yellow one is going to be the new trapping club. Every time I'm placing with the right hand on the right side. And it's just at the top of the pectoral muscle. So the nice thing about this is you can get yourself in position as this hook shot is being released. And only once you're ready to catch it, release the one that's going to do the work. And only once you're ready to catch it, release the one that's going to do the work. Come across, toss, place. Toss, place. Toss, place. Toss. Toss, place. Toss, place. Toss, place. Toss, place. Cross, toss, place. Toss, place. Toss, place. So the only toss that I'm doing, the only actual throw, comes from the hook shot. So as you're learning this, try and figure out which piece it is that might be messing you up. Is it the trap itself? Is it the roll? Or is it the toss from the trap? Any one of those things might need to be practiced independently as you're practicing or as you're working on one of these tricks, because there's several different elements. The nice thing is, by working any one of them, you're not just working on this one trick, because this is a whole style of tricks. So if it's the trap that's giving you trouble, you're not just working on the trap for this trick, it's gonna carry over. Because from here, if that's just one expression, you could throw it as a horizontal and you're going to enter that same trapping position. Or you could throw it from the bottle grip and roll it over the wrist and you're going to enter that same trapping position. Or place it on the chest here and roll into the trap. It's always the same trap. That's the nice thing in this case with the hook shots. Fourth, and this starts to give you some nice time to work with, right? My other hand isn't doing anything right now. So that allows me to like add a little flourish. You can even add a little toss if you want to get fancy with it. Or my new favorite, a little anti-spin. And there's other ways of breaking that little trick down that just involve tossing the club and using that momentum to enter the anti-spin. And you'd use the trap in the same way. Trap, the anti-spin. And then it comes around and you have to reset on this side as it comes back into the hand. So hits that anti-spin, loops up on the inside. Now I'm right back where I can actually do a decent placement or a decent trap to continue the style. But it just uses that 4-2-3 back and forth trap to get you in position.